And you can see he's kind of testing the waters, see if he can get up to that higher range, and then he brings it back down. He's like, okay, no, nah, it's not happening. Have you seen the YouTube comments lately? My Chemical Romance is coming back.
Run, run, lost boy, they say to me.
I, for one, am really excited to see how they do when they come back. In honor of this great return of this great band, are you ready to be G-noted? That's awesome, Brian May playing with them.
When I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band.
That's awesome. I love how he's not sitting back and relying on the crowd to take over for him, where he could potentially just say, you know what, I don't want to have to sing this part because the crowd is just that loud that they would sing it for him. He's still singing it.
The savior of the broken, the beaten and the damned. He said,
This definitely brings me back. I remember. I love this song. It's awesome. He's actually doing really well here. This is like really crazy high notes right now, and he does it in the original with a lot of rasp. He's actually holding his own singing this, and it's pretty impressive. There's a little bit of sliding around pitch-wise, but overall, he's really keeping it together in this extremely high range. Okay, so there he's coming up a little bit flat. Part of that could definitely be from pushing his voice on the beginning part of the song. When you have to go up that high with so much intensity, it could wear out your voice quickly. It's a really difficult chorus to sing. The entire chorus is like hanging out super high in right above the bridge. It's really hard to do. So thankfully his guitarist is coming in to help him out there. And you can definitely hear he's starting to tire out. You know, he's specifically going down in his range, changing up the notes in order to relax a little. Because it's even the verse is really just like, it's a lot of intensity, high energy for like an extended period of time. This is like a 5-6 minute song. I mean, like here it's 6.5 minutes, but it's like around, I don't know, 4 minutes, whatever it is. But it's an extended period of time of singing high up, and there's not a lot of time for like guitar solos where he can breathe and maybe an instrumental part. It's a lot of just his vocal. Okay, so definitely he's starting to yell out of the mouth here. I'm wondering if he's having difficulty hearing himself or just getting too into it. Because sometimes when we get too into it and we get like so intense on the song, it gets very difficult to make sure that you're keeping everything in the proper resonance. So this is not 100% the proper resonance split. And if you listen to this versus the recorded version, you'll be able to hear that this is starting to more come out of the mouth and start to get a little bit shouty, a little bit splatty right now. And by the way, if you guys are interested in learning more about the voice and learning how you can improve your voice, you can check out this card right here that I'm going to leave. And there you can get a free lesson. It's absolutely free. You just sign up on my website and I'll send it to you by email. So there you could see he was trying to figure out what key am I going into, right? He started off like, okay, I'm going to try to go for the high key. It's not working out, so let's just make it a scream, and then, okay, let's drop down to the lower octave. And that's okay, but these types of things should be mapped out beforehand so that way it's not being figured out in the moment. And you can see he's kind of testing the waters, see if he can get up to that higher range, and then he brings it back down. He's like, okay, no, nah, it's not happening. And that's the benefit when you have a whole audience that knows the song like almost as well as you do, is that you can always just hand it off to them and okay, they'll sing it, and then you can just claim it as being, oh, it's audience participation, right? So, and again, it's not like, it's a tool that every artist can use, and it's definitely very helpful because songs that aren't created to be live songs, like songs that you know are back to back to back vocal, it's very hard to sing that live. So using the audience to your advantage is definitely very helpful. And you can definitely hear this chorus versus the first chorus. There's a massive difference in tone quality, in his range. He's having to drop things down. And that's just a sign he's pushed it way too hard. He's gone too hard in his voice. He should really be backing off and not going deeper. But when I've experienced this myself, when you're live on stage and you know your audience is expecting a certain level, and even it could be you yourself are expecting a certain level from yourself, it's very hard to break off from that and say, okay, well, we gotta tone it down here so we're not gonna damage our voice. Okay, so definitely now he's kind of yelling from that lower range. He's lost that upper range extension and ease that he was finding at the beginning. But when you're performing rock, like, who really cares? At the end of the day, it has to do with the persona he has on stage and his energy level, and all those things count for a lot more in rock music than necessarily specific acuity of being able to be perfectly technical when you're singing. Rock music is not about technicalities, it's about the vibe, the energy, the persona. And that he definitely has. I mean, you definitely could tell from the YouTube comments of how intense his fans are in supporting them as musicians. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, check out this one. I'm sure you're gonna like it too.